If you're a startup founder, you probably suck at hiring, and here's why. It's an incredibly competitive job market out there, and the best players are constantly being poached. So you can put in so much effort in finding and attracting and hiring A players, but if you don't set them up for success, they're going to fail, and you will have wasted all of that time and money, right? And this is a trap that so many startup founders fall into. They emphasize so much the interviewing process and the recruiting process, but they don't put enough effort to ensure that those new hires are very quickly able to become knowledgeable, productive, and indispensable, right? So essentially what most companies do is they hire these people and they throw them in the deep end. They're capable people, they're A players, they can figure it out. So what do? They struggle to make heads or tails of things. They don't have clear direction or clear goals or clear expectations of this role. So they just try to figure things out or go with the flow. They don't have a good training plan. So they're hunting and pecking and scraping for information, which is usually either out of date or inadequate. They're unable to really make connections with other people on the team because everybody's so busy, right? And so they don't build relationships quickly that help them be productive. And ultimately, whether it's a month or 2 months or 3 months in, they've had a failure to launch. So either they're not producing well and you're wondering, how did this person not succeed? They were so great in the interview. Or maybe they get really disgruntled, right? And they complain and they create a lot of conflict because they're unhappy with the situation. Or maybe they just up and quit and they take another offer, right? And if you see something like this happen, it's probably not that you made the wrong hire. It's probably that you simply failed to onboard them correctly. And this is why I created a system called the A Player On-Ramp. And this is a collection of tools to help all of your new hires become knowledgeable, productive, and indispensable in their first 90 days, okay? It's a series of checklists and interview questions and tools that you can use so that in the first month that they are fully up to speed and understand the vision and the mission. They understand your customers. They understand how the team works. They understand what's expected of them, and they have clear goals to accomplish over the first few months. Then in month 2, that the training wheels come off and they're given full ownership over their tasks and of their role, and you can really see what they're made of and to be able to evaluate them objectively. And then finally, in 90 days, in the first 3 months, that they've become an indispensable member of your team, a go-to person who has the context, who has the discipline, right? And is somebody that your team depends on to be successful. You hired this person in the first place because they brought something to the team that wasn't there before. So let that shine in the first 90 days, okay? And then all of this culminates with a deep dive and a reflection to ensure that you did hire the right person, that they have been set up for success. And all the feedback that we've collected along the way, we use to improve our process so that we can make it even better, okay? So again, if you are a startup founder, I guarantee that you're struggling with this. I guarantee that you're not getting the best out of your team. So you need to download the A Player On-Ramp today. The link is below.